gap and jump off. So everybody wants to feel important, everybody wants to feel significant, but some people crave it more than others. And when I go into a client's office, I look around, I'm like, oh, there's a picture of him there with the Premier, and there's a picture of him there with the Prime Minister. This is somebody who craves significance, because they want to be seen with famous people and dance in the halo that those people provide. The next thing we all want is certainty. We want certainty in our job security, we want certainty in our relationship, we want certainty that we're going to have to be able to pay the mortgage next month. We all crave certainty, we want it in different degrees. And if I come across a client who I detect needs certainty, I'm now going to build my pitch around all sorts of social proof that this is the right decision. They'll think about nobody ever got fired for buying IBM. Still holds true today. So people want security. So I'll show them testimonials by various clients who give them a third-party endorsement. I'll tell them about awards we've won for work in this particular area. I'll give them case studies to give them comfort that we've done this before for lots of other companies, because there's somebody who craves certainty. We also crave, almost conversely, uncertainty. We all want variety in our lives. Essentially what we do for a living every day is we do the same thing, but we just do it slightly differently. You see, the David Letterman show is the same show every night. It's him coming out at the start and doing a funny intro and taking the piss out of whatever happened in the news that day, thrown to the band leader, and then he's got 3 people comes on. One of them is probably an actor or a musician or a writer or a recording person, and they're flogging something. So they're a famous personality with the interviews. The next person is somebody who's doing the same sort of thing but not quite as famous, and then there's some sort of a side actor, a magician or a singer or something. It's the same show night after night after night. We kind of like that because we like certainty. But because we crave variety, we don't know who's going to be on, we don't know what's going to be said because of live television, and so there's a degree of uncertainty. And that's why one of the reasons why The Voice was so successful, was because it was live. A lot of people crave contribution. People want to be seen to be making a contribution to their society, their community, to their relationship, to their business, and all those sorts of things. So when I would find a person who I felt wanted some contribution, and they kind of give you that signal. They say, I had an idea once, it went like this. I don't say, listen, leave it to us, we're the experts. I say, really, come into the tent, share with me your idea. Because even if it's a shit idea, I'll find a way to build it into the presentation, and the final thing that we do present will have some smell of what this person recommended, and I will credit that person in the presentation. And they're going to feel 10 feet tall because they made a contribution. So some people want to be involved in the solution, some people just want the answer. You need to know what they're like. We all crave growth. We want to have our growth, our bank accounts growing. We think our relationships are growing, our careers are growing. We all crave growth, and finally we all crave love. Everybody wants to be liked. And so if I can identify within the people that I'm going to be pitching to the things that I think they most need, then I'm going to show them that out of that, they can't articulate this after the presentation. All they come away knowing is, you know, I really like those people, I'd really like to work with them, because they're saying, I think they understand me really, really well. And me and the kids are going to go to Bali at Christmas time because I'm going to make budget. And the final thing is to understand them at a corporate level. What's keeping the head of the business awake at night? And so how can I show that the solution I'm about to provide is going to help them to achieve their bigger strategic picture that's keeping the chief executive awake at night? So it might be, I don't know what's happened. There are issues with the union movement. There's a new technology coming down the pipe. There's a new competitor coming into the business. Whatever it might be, there's some government intervention that's about to happen, changing the regulatory environment, whatever it might be. But I will find a way to show that my little thing over here that I'm pitching to them is going to have some form of impact, potentially, on that bigger picture thing.